From the get-go, Hydrafacial was our first choice. And frankly, the day that we cleared the IPO of the Spac and the lawyers freed us to start engaging with targets, this was my first call. And so I'm so thrilled to be here. I'm so thrilled that we got the deal done. And I'm so excited for the future with Hydrafacial. Skin is such a huge market. This is a beauty play. And it sits at an intersection of aesthetics and beauty where I think there's just explosive growth. And the brand that Clint and the team at Hydrafacial created is a global brand. It's the best-in-class brand, but it's got so much more room for growth. So this is a growth story that can be a platform for future acquisitions and really drive a tremendous amount of value for our shareholders.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about ticker symbol VSPR. This is Vesper Healthcare, and we're going to get into the transaction and what they are all about. But before we get into it, I wanted to talk about the market today. And, around that 7:30 time, we saw a lot of the market dip. Even stocks like NEO, Palantir, Open Door took a pretty big dip. NEO recovered nicely. Open Door had a decent recovery, but a lot of the popular SPACs took a dip and they're still down. But that's normal when SPACs have been killing it lately. You have tax harvesting at the end of the year, people rebalancing their portfolios, etc. And it's just going to be a volatile next 2 days, especially on Thursday, probably a lower volume day with Friday being closed and then heading into the new year. So just keep that in mind. My opinion on VSPR, I see this being a multiple day, multiple week swing, and I think there's some money to be made here. So let's get into it. So the company they're merging with is Hydrafacial. This is a bit different of a SPAC, and I'm not sure it's going to hype up like the EV SPACs, but I do see some upside potential here with where it's currently sitting. And, we saw BarkBox just recently spike up like crazy, so I think this is just how SPACs have been going. But I actually do see upside potential with this company, and I believe it's actually a good company. So Hydrafacial is a multi-step facial done with a patented device that uses Fortrex Fusion to cleanse, exfoliate, do pore extractions, and deliver customized serums into the skin. It's a gentle treatment that's safe for all skin types and tones. During the treatment, they basically use a handheld device to vacuum out dead skin cells, other pore clogging debris, deliver a mild peel, and infuse the skin with soothing, hydrating, and anti-aging ingredients like antioxidants, hyaluronic acid, and peptides. Basically, they can customize this treatment to your level of sensitivity. And if you're trying to target things like blackheads or oily skin, well, they're going to focus more on cleansing. And then for texture issues, they're going to focus more on peeling with a more aggressive glycolic acid. And this is from Dr. Rita Ruckus, a physician in London. A bit about this deal. This is a $1.1 billion deal for a hot and trendy med spa facial company. Hydrafacial is expected to close by mid-2021, so we do have a ways away. I like that it's celebrity endorsed. It's a popular beauty treatment company, and you can get celebrities like Beyonce, Kylie Jenner, etc. to endorse this for the right price, which will have people following their lead and wanting to have what they do. And that's just how it goes, which will ultimately bring in sales and increase revenue and growth, which I do like. It says down here that you're also buying into Saunders' track record. And while SPACs do have 2 years to acquire a target, they got this one very quickly. But in the interview, he said he was really excited about this one, and this is the target that he really wanted. So hopping over to the Hydrafacial website, you can see they have the treatment, and it explains it here. They have the only Hydrafacial patented technology to cleanse, extract, and hydrate your skin, how it works, and then, how often you should be doing this. They have the personalization that you can use for face, eye, lip, body, and scalp care. They have different enhancements, solutions, and different brands they work with. I really like how in the interview they actually addressed the stay-at-home treatments and how it's not much of a threat to them. If anything, they want you to use both of these things. I'll roll that clip right now.
Available at least that cost about the same as one treatment from your system. Why isn't that preferable, or at least something that would be a serious competitive threat to you?
We work really hard to work with our estheticians in the professional setting so that consumers understand in 3 steps, 30 minutes, they get the best skin of their life from a trained professional. So that's not going away. We work in conjunction with a lot of these home care devices, a lot of skin care devices at home. And so it's really not an or, it's a both or an and so we don't see that being a real competitor. We just see it as opportunistic for Hydrafacial as we grow the brand.
So basically, they're not looking at this as much of a threat. They still feel that their total addressable market is huge and they have a lot of growth potential, and a lot of people enjoy and use their service. And I totally agree with this. When it comes to, taking care of yourself, people will go the extra mile to do that. They want to look good, especially in today's day and age with social media being such a huge focus for many people. They want to look good in their photos, their videos. And when it comes to yourself, you're going to take care of yourself. You want to have nice skin. You want to look good. And I mean, people are going to go for stuff like this if it makes them look better. So here's what the treatment looks like. You have cleansing, extracting, hydrating, and boosting. This costs you about $200 on average for a 30-minute treatment. Some may feel that this is overpriced, and some may feel, when it comes to taking care of yourself, that it's worth it. A lot of people like to take care of themselves. They'll do the lip fillers, they'll get laser hair removal. Anything to make themselves look better is worth it to them. And this company is actually doing very well, so a lot of people must believe that this is worth it. So here are the investment highlights. Category creating product. So they do have an innovative product with, personalized skin care and beauty. They have exceptional marketing opportunities. So like I mentioned, the celebrity endorsements, they have a strong social media presence. Their Instagram has quite a few followers, and they can constantly market on that for free, or they can use the paid promotions. They have a leading platform, so establish unique partnerships across many channels, multidimensional growth opportunities, compelling economic profile, unique business model, and best-in-class management and board. Now let's hop into the financials. So here's their historical and projected financial summary. As you can see, they were doing very well up until COVID hit, and then they went negative 31% for sales growth, and their net sales dropped quite a bit. But for 2021, they're expecting 57% growth and then 38% in 2022. So that's looking very good. Net sales will increase. This company is growing very fast and they're highly profitable. They have positive EBITDA, which I love to see. And like we mentioned, COVID really impacted them, but things are starting to look good as of September. Some key takeaways here. Monthly revenue is rebounding rapidly. Quick ramp back to growth and profitability once locations are open and accessible. A number of domestic and international locations still significantly affected by opening restrictions, but once restrictions are lifted and we get this vaccine out and everything's getting back to normal, this will subside and they will increase again. They sold 1,400 plus delivery systems since COVID-19, and there's some key takeaways here on their delivery systems is that they have strong historical growth in delivery systems with a compound annual growth rate of 24% from Q3 of 2018 all the way to Q3 of 2020, despite being affected by COVID. So they're participating in two high growth categories within personal care and 11.1% expected growth in U.S. medical spa services, expected growth of 6.4% in U.S. spa facilities, and then 14% in skincare specialists. So you can see, the different years of range there. Global skincare and hair care sales, they are going to increase. So we're in 2020 now. They're going to increase year over year for the next 4 years, which is very positive. So 4% compound annual growth rate. Going into 2021, their U.S. spa facial treatment sales are going to increase as well, 11% compound annual growth rate. Now, people who go to the spas and get these services tend to have a lot of money or are intending to treat themselves to a nice, spa treatment or whatever. So that's why I don't think that the cost of their $200 service is that much, especially if you're going there to treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Massages. Treat yourself. Mimosas. Treat yourself. Fine leather goods. Treat yourself.
So Hydrafacial NPS ranks highest across branded aesthetics and medtech peers. So as you can see there, doing pretty well. Scrolling down to their sales, core serums, they sold 1 million units, Hydrafacial boosters 55K, and so on. So they're doing very well. These delivery systems have an average life of 7 years, 3.2 million treatments performed annually, and most practices have more than 2 systems. They're also in 87 countries worldwide, 15,000 plus delivery systems, and yeah, they have a leading presence around the globe. So my conclusion on this is that this is a good company. They're growing very fast and they are profitable. And when COVID officially ends, I believe that they will do very well. However, I like to focus my long-term portfolio more on disruptive innovation and tech, fintech. You guys know what I like. So this wouldn't be one that I'm looking to hold for a long time. I am going to swing the warrants just like I did with BarkBox. That was another different type of SPAC, but we saw how much that ran up and that worked out very well. So I think money will eventually flow into this if you're patient, and I have no problem holding some warrants however long it may take. You know, the expiration on warrants is quite a long time. And if you get in early enough, I believe eventually they're going to pop off. So that's my plan here. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I know it's a bit different, but the way SPACs have been going, they're super popular, and I like getting into the ones that are lower with less risk. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one.